Welcome to my projectile motion function and script in MATLAB. This project is done for Engineering 267 at Oregon Tech with Professor Mateo Aboy. Let's start out by just showing you the function and the help toolbox here. Projectile motion simulates the flight of a soccer ball, takes into account air resistance and the x and y direction. It's got three inputs: distance, angle, and velocity. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's run it here. Okay, so here's the scenario. I'm standing basically on a soccer field with my back to my own goal, looking down the field. How far away am I from the goal behind me? Let's say I'm way down the field there. 20 meters, which puts me 80 away from my target. Let's say I hit the ball at 40 degrees and I strike it at 35 meters per second. Alright, that red trajectory is my shot. Fell way short. I was pretty far away. But over here I have some information on how my kick went for me. It gives me maximum height, how far the ball traveled, how far away in the x direction the ball was at the maximum height, and how far I missed by, most importantly there. I was 19 meters short of this mark here. So these blue traces give me the 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 degree angles for the same velocity and distance. Just kind of shows me where my shot could have gone if I had chosen differently. Here's my script. Basically, I take my inputs here. There's a loop on each one, kind of making sure that the parameters that are entered are within the realm of reality for this scenario. I set my initial values. There's a coefficient of drag here, which is I got off a NASA website. It doesn't seem very accurate though, because when I run the program, it just seems like reality, the ball would slow down a little faster. But anyway, let's see, back up here. It's getting away from me. Let's see, I define my arrays for position and velocity. Here's my loop that actually calculates position and velocity through each iteration. And this plots just a dot for each iteration. I've got loops that track whether the ball is still above the ground or not, so that it shuts down when y gets back to 0, and then displays all my information here. And the end here just kind of repeats one of the loops from above with all those other blue trace angles calculated separately. So that's the script. Let me run it one more time with, let's see, if I figured this out earlier, if I'm 10 meters away at 45 degrees and I can actually hit it at 50 meters per second, I get this shot. And on a positive note here. And I made the shot. That was nice. That was impossible, but nice. And this just tells me everything about how that shot went as well. This project, I got so into it at the end, and I just started thinking of all these other cool things I could add. I could have added a spin on the ball that, changes the speed, and 3 dimensions wouldn't be out of the question. There's a lot of other inputs that you could add and outputs that you could calculate, but this is just the basic thing, and thanks for watching.